Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button, share this stuff out. Check the community tab on a daily basis. We have Bible verse of the day and 6 a.m. prayer. We share all the streams on there. Join our Telegram group. All the links are on the front page of my YouTube. It's a good way to get notified if you love the content on this channel. A lot of people um, have a hard time getting notified and some don't. So it's one of the ways to help combat and also to fellowship together. Fellowship is so key. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have the book of Mark Bible study. Fellowship's really key. I'll be putting out a biblical Bible study tomorrow, a little short pre-recorded one in the book of John. And we will be heading to New Orleans Saturday to go to Mardi Gras to street preach. So be looking out for the videos for that we post. It will not be live as I'm going to play precaution with this. So once again, hit the like button. Also later today on me and my son's channel, the Pogue Boys, we having a little adventure that we had that's going to be releasing. And my wife's channel, Yellowbird, that's on the front page of my YouTube. Go and subscribe to that too. She's putting out good content and shares a lot of her artwork that she draws. So either way, there's a powerful, we were talking about this yesterday, it's a rare level 4 of 4 risk of excessive rainfall. Guys, this storm's getting really, really nasty over there, and it's supposed to last till the 7th on Wednesday. So there's widespread power outages. I seen a map that said over 100,000 plus have lost power. Very powerful winds, lots of rainfall, mudslides, a lot of life-threatening storm damage going on over here as firefighters and everybody are on excessive overtime. I mean, just working constantly. So they're having up to 60-mile-per-hour winds, some places up to 95 miles per hour. Um, so, guys, I mean, like I said, this is really huge, historic storm that is hitting California right now, as I have many people that are subscribed that live in California. And even in yesterday's video, they were mentioning like, all their years of living there, they have never experienced a wind like it is, and very, very heavy. Also, before I talk more on this, I mean, yesterday there was a lot of tornadoes out in Florida region too, and Georgia. So we see Los Angeles areas are seeing really bad flooding. I've been to Los Angeles one time for street preaching, and I mean, that area looked as bone dry as possible. And it was this time of year. I mean, it was not like anything like the pictures are showing now. Very, very big. As you can tell, these storms it's from north to south, the whole state. And then as it's moving out here, it's turning into snow in some of these regions out here. So it's like rain across this front part and then turning to snow once it gets out here, like a huge snow front. Even here in Indy, we're supposed to be in the 60s later this week, and we've been in the 50s. Very unusual weather that is happening this time of year. Like I said before, life-threatening landslides and flash flooding have been happening. So they're telling people to avoid all travel if possible. There was a state of emergency that was brought up by Governor Gavin Newsom. His name is kind of a nuisance to say, but it's a state of emergency going on throughout there. So anybody that's out there, continue to comment to let us know you're okay. Continue to pray for all them out there as they're going through this. So also, we see that we were just yesterday's video, southern Philippines is flooded, massive flooding. Now the volcano is now reaching a level 2. We're at alert level 2. So let me get down here to some of the picture or videos. It's definitely waking up. I have to say, I've never been in the Philippines, but every time I see the pictures of all the trees and stuff there, it looks like a very beautiful island. nevertheless. But this volcano in 1814 had an eruption, one of the most violent ever. There was 1,200 deaths that had happened. Um, so we see another volcano that is starting to wake and emerge as we're continuing to see many other signs of the times. Also, some people say, well, this isn't like rare. It actually is. I mean, whales occasionally coming up on, not with the a level we've been having lately, but dolphins is something you don't hear of a whole lot. And this was on a Texas beach, and you can tell it's had some skin decaying going on. Around 18 dolphins have already been stranded along the Gulf Coast in January, and this number is only expected to increase. So the nonprofit Texas Marine Mammal Stranding Network told Newsweek in an email, it is dolphin season for Texas, and over the next few months, we will likely continue to see an increase in stranded dolphins, both alive or dead, due to various causes. So, um, I feel bad for these animals. Um, we do know prophecy tells us, as I've mentioned, I have so many videos in here of thousands upon hundreds of thousands to even millions of fish washing up through all across the world, not just one location. This is continuing to happen, and we are seeing the heating of the earth is continuing to heat up. So since 1980, there has been over 6,000 stranded marine mammals washed up along the Texas coast, according to data from the charity. Counting, they've already had 18 just like this month. If you take this number from 1980 till now, I mean, that's like above 1% of this number has been just this month alone, with 18 and expected to increase. So we're going to look at some of the earthquakes today. This ridge line had a 5.0 just 59 minutes ago. This is up towards, let me scroll up, trying to get it to scroll up real quick. It's up towards here, this ridge line, or up right here. Sorry, right here. It's saying a 5.1 here, even though it says 5. Oh, well, wait. It has not changed yet. Hold on. No change. Well, it's saying 32 minutes ago. This one's saying 59. So I don't think the map has updated yet. But nevertheless, 5.1, 5.0. We see an hour and 18 minutes ago over by El Salvador. They had a 4.4. Hour and 34 minutes ago, Indonesia had a 5.0. We see a 5.3 in the same ridge line. We also see a 5.4 in the same ridge line. Something's really brewing right there, as you can tell. Indonesia had a 4.9. Indonesia had a 4.7, 4.0 in Mexico, the Baja, California line. So with everything that's going on in California too, get some earthquakes going along with this. It's not going to be pretty. The ridge line again, 4.7. A lot of them right here today at that ridge line. Also, Japan had a 5.0. We see Sicily, Italy had a 4.2. El Salvador, 4.1. Indonesia, 4.3. We see Calcedona had a 5.2. South Indian Ocean, 4.7. China had a 4.4 in Jingji. We see that Mongolia had a 4.1. Japan had a 4.1. New Zealand, 4.1. Indonesia, Urita Islands, if I'm saying it right, 5.3. So be keeping your eyes out there. Let me maybe take it to all earthquakes real quick just to see if any more have. Looks like quite a few have happened in California along with all, which will help with these mudslides that's happening with all this rain and all that. It will cause definitely some landslides, mudslides, and all these things. So trying to scroll to where I can see it on there. I'm just going to go to the map because there's a lot on there. So, yeah, Bodfish, California had a 3.8 14 hours ago. Why they're getting all these storms. You have 3.2 in Boonville. So, guys, a lot. And we also see out here over here in these Alaska regions, right there, 4.0 16 hours ago. Then a 3.2 off the Larsen Bay 3 hours ago. But right here is the most predominant place today. this ridge has had some massive earthquakes today. So, brothers and sisters, much love to you all. Hit that like button. Be looking out for the little short John Bible study tomorrow. I'll share some of the videos that we did yesterday to pop up on the screen now in case you missed them. And be looking out for the live. We'll have 2 lives. Thursday, I don't know what time I'll go live on Thursday, but it's going to be a last little fellowship before, join us in prayer and fellowship, even if you come in for a few minutes um, uh, to get ready for this trip that we're taking out to New Orleans. There's a lot of voodoo and stuff out there. So really, I'm praying that people can get away from this stuff, get out of this stuff, and to, get into the covenant with the Lord that He has made for the world through His blood, through His sacrifice. So we got a lot of things getting ready to happen in 2024. Red heifers, the eclipse, the locusts, this devil's comet, so many things, guys. So Bible study and fellowshipping is so key in today's world. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life.